Well, welcome back. The Orpheum has what's being called a fan favorite show in town this week. Performances of the award-winning musical Girl from the North Country are in town through Saturday. That musical takes place here in Minnesota and features songs written by one of our own, Bob Dylan. One of the show's stars is here to talk about the performances. This is Carla Woods.
Hi.
You have a starring role in this. You play the role of
Yes.
Mrs. Nielsen.
Yes.
So, number one, for folks who don't know, tell us a little bit about this show.
The show is actually a slice of life from the 1930s. It's really deep in the Depression, and it follows a boarding house that has very different people all struggling to survive during the times of the Depression. And mingled within the stories that form and grow in this play is the lovely and soul-inspiring music of Bob Dylan.
We were talking before, you said you weren't really a Bob Dylan fan before this.
Yeah,
what about the music have you come to really appreciate?
Well, with this particular group of performers, we're really lovely singers separately, and then when we all get together, the choral sound, it just like rocks your soul. So when we started learning the music and singing, I was like, oh, these words, this meaning behind it, it gets at your heart. Yeah.
No, he's known as such a great lyricist, and I think it's so neat that this show is set here in Minnesota. So the show has been on Broadway, it's been down in London. Now you're joining the North American Touring Company.
Yes.
So what does it mean to kick that off here, where the musical takes place?
It's a dream come true. First of all, I love Minnesota. I love Minneapolis. I was here before at the Guthrie, and so I was excited to come back here. And to do a show that is particularly special to the people of Minnesota is so great, because things happen, lines happen, and people just start laughing, talking about the weather or winter for 7 months and like things like that. It really gets to the heart of life in Minnesota and what people went through during that time.
And you can tell how much it means to us here because you had some special guests for your performance yesterday. You had the governor there.
That was incredible, and he actually got to come backstage, and we took a picture together, and I think he enjoyed the show. I hope he did. What a great man. That was so much fun. Yeah.
So you know, there's so many great songs in it. Do you have a personal favorite?
Well, that's hard.
I'm kind of putting you on the spot here. I know.
I really like Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
It's sang by Jennifer Blood, and she plays Elizabeth, and oh my gosh, she tears that song apart. You would not believe what she does with it. And we get to play some cool instruments with it. There's a lot of us playing instruments in the show. I don't want to give too much away.
Okay. Don't give too much away, because people can still get tickets.
Yes.
It's there all through the weekend.
Yes.
We just so appreciate you being here. I know I've heard rave reviews about this show, and it is really exciting. I am myself a fan of Bob Dylan, so I think it's really going to be really cool to see what you have done with the music. Well, Carla, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And for sharing this with us. You can still find tickets for performances of Girl from the North Country online. There are 5 shows remaining with nighttime performances from now through Saturday, and then a 2 p.m. Saturday afternoon matinee for those of you who maybe aren't night owls.
Yeah.
So again, thanks for being with us. Can't wait.
you.
Enjoy your time in Minnesota. I know you're a
am.
Midwesterner from Indianapolis.
Yes, I'm a corn-fed girl. Very happy to be back home.